Hello, are you feeling a bit stuck with your learning? Or maybe you have a really big goal, but you feel like you're not making enough progress towards it. These are really common problems with language learners. And in this video, I want to talk about how you can set really ambitious, but also realistic goals for yourself. Now, I talk a lot about goal setting because most language learners don't really do this as much as they could, and they don't do it as well as they could. But the general problems I see with goal setting are, number one, people don't have a goal. Number two, people have a really vague goal, like, oh, I want to be more fluent. Well, it's not very helpful, that goal. And number three, learners have a great goal, but it is actually unrealistic. And it's this third problem that I'm going to talk about today. Now, let's imagine that you are at, that's my little dog. Let's imagine you are at B1 and you really want to be at C2. That's your ambition. And that in itself is fine. But it's not okay to say things like, well, I want to be at C2 in 6 months' time. Because if you are at B1, there is no way that you can hit C2 in 6 months. And language learners don't always appreciate this. Language learners don't always realize how complicated learning a language really actually is. Learning a language is one of the hardest things a person can do. There is so much to learn. So it's really great to give yourself a big goal. I am all in favour of language learners having ridiculously big goals. We call them BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals, and they are a fantastic thing to do for yourself. However, you also need to be realistic about your time frame. Hello. Like I said, if you're at B1, you're not going to reach C2 in 6 months. So when you set that big, hairy, audacious goal, you need to think really hard about your time. So how much time do you have available to study? Is it 20 minutes a day? Is it an hour a day? Is it 4 hours a day? You know, what are you going to be doing to help yourself reach your goal? This is really important. Now, I have a little calculation for working out how long it takes to go up a level, and it is something like, it's about 380 hours of study is needed per CEFR level. So if you are at B1 and you want to reach C2, that is a lot of studying. And the thing with a big goal is that it always takes us more time to reach it than we think. There are always challenges, always problems, always obstacles to overcome on the way to a big goal. And what most people do is they set a goal and then it gets really hard and they think, oh, well, I can't do this, so I'm just going to give up and stop because it's too hard. But this is a terrible mindset, because we all have obstacles, yeah? I have big goals, and I have loads of obstacles. Things go wrong all the time for me, because that's life. But I have learned how to deal with that in a healthier way, so that, yeah, I might get disappointed, I might get frustrated, but then I pick myself up and I keep going. So having that big goal, you need to have persistence and perseverance, because a big goal is always going to be tough to reach. So to kind of summarize them, number one, definitely set a big goal. Don't be scared of setting a big goal, and absolutely do not ever listen to other people who tell you you cannot do it. I've had so many people tell me that I cannot set my goals, I cannot achieve them because they're too big. I don't care what they think. You know, your goals are yours, and make them as big as you want. However, be realistic about your time frame, okay? If you are at B1 and you want to hit C2, you are probably looking at 3 to 4 years, unless you come and live in the United Kingdom or America or somewhere like that. So be prepared for your big goal to need big time. And number 3, don't give up when things go wrong. Things will go wrong, inevitably. You need to keep working, keep moving, and don't ever let setbacks stop you. If you have any comments or any questions, you can leave them below in the comments section. My name is Sarah, I'm an English teacher and language anxiety coach, and thank you for watching this video.